Number 15, if you plug 0 in the top, you do get 0, and in the bottom you get 0 as well. So it is an indeterminate form. So we can take the derivative of the top. The derivative of e to the x is itself, minus the derivative of 1 minus x is negative 1, all over the derivative of x, which is 1. So I get e to the x plus 1, so e to the 0 plus 1 over 1. So that's 1 plus 1 over 1, giving us our final answer of 2. Okay, 17 says the limit as x approaches 0 from the right. That doesn't really affect what we're doing very much when we're doing it from the right. If we plug in 0 right now, we do get 0 on top, and we get 0 on the bottom. So it's indeterminate form. We can take the derivative. The derivative of e to the x is e to the x, minus the derivative of 1 plus x is 1, all over 3x squared. Okay, so now if we plug in 0, we still get 0 over 0. So let's take the derivative one more time. The derivative of e to the x is e to the x. The derivative of 1 is 0, so that goes away. The derivative of 3x squared is 6x. Now here's where you've got to be careful. When you plug in the 0, you get e to the 0 over 6 times 0. So that gives you 1 over 0. Now, as far as actual numbers are concerned, you can't divide 1 by 0. But in the sense of limits, what this actually means is the answer is going to be infinity. Now, this is only in the sense of limits, because remember, we're not technically plugging in 0. We're seeing what happens as we get really, really close to 0. So, just like when the top gets really big, we go to infinity. If the bottom gets really tiny, goes to 0, we also go to infinity, because those are really the same kind of movements. If the top gets huge, or if the bottom gets tiny, both of those result in it going to infinity. So if you end up with a number on top other than 0, and 0 on the bottom, that's going to mean an infinity answer.